Welcome back. Stream number 17, Tales of Berseria. Yeah, it's a rough day, but I'm determined to keep with my schedule, so we're gonna keep with the schedule. First, my back started killing me, and I can't take anything else for it because I already took something 11 hours ago, and I'm not allowed to have anything else until, 13 more hours. So that sucks. So there's going to be no cam because I need to recline in my chair. Also, I got caught in a sudden downpour coming home from work. I was outside for all of 10 seconds, maybe 15, from the car door to the front door, and my clothes looked like I got pushed in a pool. So I'm in my pajamas, wrapped in my blankets, and I burned my hands making myself dinner. It's been a day. How are you doing, Brad? So, see if I can rotate this way so I can still recline. I can still see chat, but I don't have to scream as far. Drowned rat look? Yeah, you're not wrong. Yesterday, we got about halfway through.
Take a look at this.
Jesus, it's so loud. Got halfway through this dungeon. And I was kind of rushing through it to get done by 9:30, and I didn't really like that. So we just teleported back to the front, and we're gonna go through it. And not necessarily, take our time, but, not, run through. We want to make sure we see everything. And I have a warp, so I can just easily get back to where we were. I have a holy bottle, you can't hurt me. Maybe this weekend, while I have my 2 days off in a row, I'll do my desk rearranging so that I can put both laptops on the table, and then I can have the mic be on the laptop stand, and I can have it, right next to me so I don't have to scream. And that skip broke me, and that skip broke me. That is also an accurate statement. Okay, so we need to head south. Fuck off. Still one more treasure chest, and I see it. Leave me alone. I have a holy bottle on. You can't hurt me. Free money. See, I know ABT, but I might be a little quiet tonight just because I am in a considerable amount of pain after everything that's happened in, the last 5 hours. So, apologies if I go quiet. Just appreciate the squeaking of Velvet's mascot costume. I truly do not know what I did to destroy my back to make it hurt so much. Found a cat. And he didn't give me nothing. Come on, kitty. Give me stuff when I find you. I'm setting you free. It's the least you could do. Oh, this isn't even the actual dungeon. Oh, this is just This is just the fields. This isn't even the dungeon. Oh my god. Okay. That's fine. No, that's fine. I see another warp. How did I miss this soul? It was right in front of the entrance that I came from. Yeah, so the chair that I have has a massager, in, like, the lower back, but all of my back pain is, like, centralized to, like, my upper back and neck, so it's like, that doesn't really help. Nothing I can find is for that. It's all, like, lower back support. So I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna be in non-ending pain the rest of my life. It's just what happens, because I let myself get old. It's fine.
How about it, Laffy said? Picking up on anything?
Yeah,
We're on the
in
right
the direction
track.
of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
Let me ask, sitting as far away as I am, can you still hear me clearly? Or do I need to, like, up my volume to make up for it?
I'll finish this quickly.
I'm guessing the yep was can? Okay, cool. Thank you. I think I changed my combo so I don't have one for the Nagas anymore. That's why this is taking so long. I don't feel like resetting a combo for them. Because I'm too lazy.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Featherlight
Yeah, I
steps,
don't think
lightweight
you're one
women's
to
shoes made for mobility, but likely to get waterlogged in heavy rain. Like me. That was me. I am that. That got soaked, did. You can have the rarity 9s, because Velvet is still working on the rarity 8s, so why not? Why the heckin' not? Got another one of those waistcoats. Was that the first one we had? Oh. Well then, I guess you can have the new jacket. Cool. Squeak, 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 squeak. Fuck off, enemy. Don't want to deal with you. We made it! Palamedes Temple. Let's just raid all of their shinies that are on the ground. Save. And then go deal with it. Hello? Hello? Anybody here?
What's this?
Well, that doesn't sound good. That sounds even worse.
A demon!
The demon we heard about? Sounds like it's having fun.
Then we'll use this distraction.
Okay. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun,
Wow,
dun.
look outside. It's the ocean.
You're the ocean.
This was a place of worship for Aminoch, the Water Empyrean. The ancients built this sanctuary underwater for the same reason that Eumasia's temples were built underground.
But building this underwater couldn't have been easy.
Aye. With the Earth temples, all they had to do was keep digging. Here, they had water to contend with.
How did they do it? You can't split the sea like you can a log.
They started by stacking giant stone blocks in the shallows, creating an enclosed space. Then they drained the water and expanded the enclosure. Once they had done that
Oh
enough
my
times and secured
God.
enough dry space, they
This
were able
game
to dig into
finally
the
gave
sea
us the
floor.
answer.
It's mind-boggling, isn't
This
it?
is
The
this is
humans
the
believed that by
question
going through such
that
great
you ask
hardships
to
to
keep
build
a
these
stoned
temples,
person
they could show the
preoccupied
depth of
for
their
hours
devotion.
when you need them out of the
Additionally,
way.
Current research suggests the site of this
How do
temple
you
once
build
sat
an
on the
underground
seacoast.
or
What?
an underwater
Are you
tunnel?
saying I'm wrong?
No, I'm only reporting what I've read in academic journals.
How would coastal ruins sink into the ocean?
When the Empyreans began their slumber, the land shifted, and this temple was swallowed by the sea. Scholars were able to prove that the sand and the heavy stones formed an airtight seal around the structure. Later, people carved an undersea tunnel to connect to the temple, bringing it to its current state.
Now that you mention it, I think I read that book too. Revised Theories on Ancient Architecture, right?
That's the one. Have you read it, Eisen?
Eisen
No,
doesn't read.
I only read the first edition.
The problem with the stone enclosure theory is that each time you expand the enclosure, the innermost stones have to be carried out. Once that was pointed out as being too inefficient, alternate theories were developed. The revised edition has a number of competing theories. I highly recommend reading it.
No.
I will then.
Poor
So,
Eisen.
wait, was that a complete rebuttal of Eisen's explanation?
That was not my intention.
Ah, it's okay. Archaeology is a continuous process of asking new
He's all
questions and making
sad.
new discoveries. Prevailing
Thanks
theories
for
change all the time.
actualing him,
What's it
Eleanor.
matter anyway? Let's just get going.
He said, "Look outside. It's the ocean. I don't see ocean. I just see rocks."
There's no Empyrean here, right, Eisen?
If you're worried about it, why not flip that coin of his? Heads, no Empyrean. Tails, Empyrean Central.
But it always comes up tails.
Like I said before, these temples are nothing more than places of worship built by human hands. The current religion started when humans, fearful of natural forces, began to worship four gods they called the Empyreans. If you're concerned about whether or not one is sleeping in these ruins, just remember that their very existence is only legend.
Okay.
Be that as it may, Enominat certainly exists.
Aye. But I've never heard a single story of anyone actually seeing an Empyrean. Enominat must be a special case then.
Must be.
I suppose so. If there were four more like him, and they were all trying to stop us, we'd be sunk.
Yep.
I can't disagree.
Dethrone and kill God. Oh, hello there. Guys want to fight?
Always ready to fight.
Okay, person weak to fire. Soaring Dragon works. Searing Edge. Slag Assault. Searing Edge. BAM! Get fucked! Don't mind me, just need to get my souls back up so I can keep comboing you.
Yes, yes, I
Yay, we did it.
I'll end this.
Tino, thank you for the raid. Hi everybody, how was the rest of Gears? How was the rest of Tino Names That Tune's original artist? There are two eyes and Tino doesn't... Doesn't know music? Aww. Well, I guess that answers my question. I am just continuing where we left off last night, going into this dungeon. We are now in an underwater temple. That is appropriate for how I am feeling right now, because I got caught in the rain. My back hurts and I burned my hands. And it's just a very rough day in general. Shoujo's having a bad day. Meatloaf in total eclipse of the heart, and I refuse to believe otherwise. Wait, Meatloaf oh, Tino, no, it was Bonnie Tyler. Something is written on the monolith. Monolith! The chalice bears a symbol that commands the flowing water. Should the chalice be filled with water and its mark turned blue, the water shall be a wall to thwart your path. Should the chalice be dried by flame and its mark turned white, the impeding waters shall lie still, opening the path before you. Well, that sounds like a puzzle. Shoujo gets 100 points. Shoujo requested the song. Chalice in the palace? Maybe? I don't know what chalice they're talking about. There's just blue light switches. And waterfalls that we shouldn't go chasing. I think this might be a chalice. No! Give me the thing. We are back to the no-cam shoujo streams because I'm in my pajamas because I got soaking wet in the rain outside. Not happy about it. Technically not against the rules. Tino should have had the foresight to request some songs. Exactly. A few of my characters are still dressed up in their mascot costumes because it's funny. Where did the hurricane come from? Probably the Atlantic or the Gulf. It's usually where they come from. You're an actual door. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do some exploring then. I didn't realize that was gonna be a legitimate exit. Because it doesn't show up as one on my fucking map. Son of a bitch. She squeaks when she runs? Yeah, she does! Hi, Fen! I got costumes to dress everybody up in, so I made them all mascots. I took the heads off, though. It was kind of ruining the dramatic cutscenes. How are you doing? Water in the shoes. Streamer seems less angry than usual. Streamer is in a lot of pain and can't take any more pain meds. So this is what you get. Can't say long, just wanted to say keep up the good work, you are awesome. Okay, so close to the weekend. Hey! It's almost the weekend times. You keep up the Fenergy, alright? I don't have any right now, so you have to have all the Fenergy for both of us. Everything hurts.
Your style is...
But I ate some food. Yay. Oh, I found another chalice. Oh, is that the trick? Multiple chalices. Yep. That's a waterfall. That is indeed a waterfall. When a chalice is filled with water, the waterfall connected to it flows, blocking the way through. Using fire to boil away the water will halt the waterfall and allow you to move onward. It is said these chalices sometimes serve other purposes as well. Like go-go dancers? gonna send you enough energy to recover and you will punch the sun. You can do it, Shoujo. Breen awaits. Breen awaits. All I have to do is survive until Saturday, and then I can succumb to the whatever it is. The words that are in my brain that won't come out of my mouth. Survive! I found a soul room. I found a soul room. It has souls and it has treasure chest. Soul room. Dark bottle. Huzzah. Indeed. I'm out. Take it easy, everyone. Bye, Fen. Have a good night. Squeak, 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 squeak. I don't know why anyone would ever put their characters in any other costumes besides the Norman mascots. Another Saturday, early shift though, right? No, I'm off this Saturday. That's why we're doing movie night, remember? Shoujo Treasure song? Fuck, how did it go? Tringle, tringle, little box, let's see what you have in stock. That's how it went, right? Punch the wall! Secret Tringle box and souls! We found the cask of Amontillado in here. Hell yeah. Was there a punchable wall in the other one? Yeah, I worked last Saturday, so I'm off this Saturday. So I can be all ready and prepared for Brainiverse Part 3. So I asked, I thought I heard you say you just gotta get through Saturday, not through 2. Oh! Wasn't expecting a second song. It's Summoned to Treasure Wall. Adios. But then go! I appreciate you being here, but you have places to be, adventures to be had. Scoot! I found a monolith and a warp. And Tails coins. What do you say, oh monolith with Miklio's bow and arrow symbol on it? A jewel is embedded in the monolith. You remove it. Teardrop-shaped gemstone. Shaped like a teardrop, this jewel was found wedged in a monument at the Palamedes Temple. She read through her hiccup. Now what do I do with that? I think there's a teardrop-shaped hole in this one. We gotta move the jingles from one to the other. Looks like the jewel taken from the monolith will fit. You set the jewel. I just accidentally solved the puzzle in the proper order because I'm the fucking greatest to ever Tails game. Fucking fight me. Puzzle! Activate! Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. I want to run back to the save, though. Love these switch puzzles where they try their best to disguise the switches. I didn't notice it at first. Hello?
Well, look at that. Wolfie's got the crest of Aminoch. The same pendant worn by priestesses.
Then that makes this demon.
Yeah, she must be the missing mother, Mahina.
It can't be.
Why not? You've seen people turn into demons before. So, real quick, I have a question. Who guessed tragedy? I have a question. Well, not so much a question as much as an observation. Must have been a real coincidence that the symbol for the water person thing was a bow and arrow. That is a major coincidence that her symbol just happened to be a bow and arrow. So that in the sequel game, the water-themed party member uses a bow and arrow. Oh, took me a sec. Wait, what? Okay, so demi-human, no weaknesses, but they're resistant to non-elemental. Demi-human. Later on, I'll point out the bow itself. What? So the Earth God symbol will be an umbrella? No, it's a fist. Okay. Mikleo himself didn't use bow and arrows, but when he armatized, it was a bow and arrow because his vessel was the bow that we found in the aqueduct, right? So I'm just saying, it is a major coincidence that the 4 party members who you end up using, their vessels happen to be shaped like the symbols of the 4 Empyreans. That is such a major fucking coincidence, right? Looks like I forgot more about Cisteria than I realized. That bow is in this game. Well, see, this is demi-human, but it's non-elemental. Do I have another demi-human? No, I don't. Okay, so we got nothing to fight her. Let's just fucking wail on her. How convenient. Exactly.
Stand there. It's gonna eat
Just kick her ass and beat her up. Okay, am I using non-elemental? Because that's... Yes, I was. Okay, X. No circle. Just X. Gonna cook pizza pockets and play post-ban games. I'll be in and out, but you got this, Shoujo. Okay, enjoy your pizza pockets. Thanks again for the Gears stream. I didn't say that before I left. That was very rude. Good evening. Hey, Craig. How you doing? Well, that was easier than I thought. Jurassic World Evolution! Fuck yeah!
To think a priestess, beloved by her village, would become a demon. Eleanor? She's never going to be the same again. This is the least I can do for her. So says Reason.
Not bad, quite drained.
That
Not all you managed to make Gears fun for you.
Damn!
That's what you get for hesitating, Ellie. If you hear my chair squeaking, it's because I'm trying to find a comfortable position to sit that doesn't hurt my back. I apologize for the chair sounds. Ow. Ow. Provides the ability to trigger random fatigue-related skills. Cool. Oh, so that wasn't even the boss. That was just a mini-boss. Cool. Alright then. Fuck, dude, we got lizards. We got a save point and some lizards. Finished Vampire, so I was messing around with Jurassic World Evolution. It's so addicting. It is. I didn't 100% it, but I streamed it my first year of streaming. It was actually the game I was playing when I made affiliate. I didn't 100% it, but I got every island to 5 stars. That was my goal. I finished the main campaign, and I got all 5 islands to 5 stars, and it was really funny because it gives you the end credits when you beat the campaign, but then it gives you the end credits again once you've done 5 stars, and it's like, yay, we got double Jeff Goldblum! My ship has returned. Have I been on for 30 minutes already? Gosh dang. All I'm finding is leaks.
Scout ships.
I'm not finding anything cool on my boat. We're just finding leaks. You don't want leaks in a boat, that's how you sink. Puns and plays on words. Fight me, lizard.
Always ready to fight.
Armored demi-human, weak to fire, don't use earth. Armored demi-human, weak to fire, don't use earth. Demi-human, weak to fire. Armored, but it's earth, so nope. Do I have anything else? Nope. Just harsh rebuttal and searing edge. It's great that he actually done voiceover for the game. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah, it's like he was good, but the impersonators that they got for Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard are so bad. They're so bad. I can't wait for the new movie to come out, hopefully next year, because it is bringing the original cast back.
Okay?
We're getting Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum all back. Yay! Terrible, not even similar at all, not even a little bit. Okay, so 3 of us have mastered more equipment. Word. Time for menu simulator. Let's go. Okay, you've mastered the Rarity 8 shirt. Cool. Didn't realize, yes, I don't know if they're going to be in, like, full-on starring roles, or if it'll be just, like... Remember how they advertised that Jeff Goldblum was returning for Fallen Kingdom, and he was in a scene? So I hope it's not that again. I hope it's not misleading, it's not false advertising, it's just, he back. They back. Really pulling out all the stops to ruin your childhood this time. They have said that the plot of Dominion, which is the 3rd Jurassic World, will not involve a new dinosaur hybrid. They realized that while it worked for World, it did not work for Fallen Kingdom. And that they were just rehashing the same thing, so it didn't work. They are not going to do that again. Let's hope they keep their fucking word. Didn't know he was in it so briefly. Can't be worse than Lost World. Lost World isn't bad. That's the thing. New hybrids. There'll be 2 now. Aww. Mean. Fallen Kingdom is the one that you can't get worse than. Lost World isn't a good movie, but it's not a bad movie either. It's relatively non-offensive, let's say. I say relatively because there's one scene in it that I can't watch, just because it makes me sad in my heart. But it's not terrible.
That demon. I guess she caught demon blight when she was looking for her daughter.
Yeah, that's what the girl at the inn said.
But even after turning into a demon, she's still searching for her daughter. Well, Rokuro, Kurogane, and Dial all remember what they wanted when they were human, right? Demon or not, she's a mother. It's no surprise she would still be protective of her child.
It could be that. Or it could be something else.
Well, I hope that's what it is.
I know that must be how she felt as a human. But demons don't have a sense of motherhood or any such thing.
You don't
You
know
saw
that?
how violent she was. She's not Mahina anymore. When she
Eleanor, you're
became a
so
demon,
simple-minded.
She lost all capacity for empathy and love. It's heartbreaking, but it's the truth.
Not true.
Velvet and Rokuro still have empathy.
One demon left unchecked could take 100 lives. And this one's even willing to attack exorcists. Demons can wipe out entire villages, even cities, just as they destroyed my village. Thus, my path is clear.
Eleanor is right. There's no turning back once you've changed. Perhaps it would be a mercy to grant her peace through death.
Dark. Great game to play. Or wait. All I know is it means eventually new LEGO Jurassic games that I'll be having to play with my brother's kids. Great game to play after Vampire because that was a long one. I think it was like 42 hours. That's why I alternate. That's why I play my what I call sorbet games, which are shorter palate cleansing games after I'm done with the really long ones. Like this is 150 hours to platinum over the course of 4 months. I'm gonna need a short game before I start another big one. Only difference is now she's looking for a child to eat it. Jurassic Park star Sam Neill says the original cast will play more than just a cameo in Dominion. Hell yeah! Eleanor attacking an exorcist doesn't indicate a bad person. Not dark enough. Lol, what? What? How about an MMO? I'm playing ESO very slowly off stream. So that's its own thing. When I wrap up stream for the night, I log on to ESO, get my dailies, train at the stable. That's what I do to relax. Don't be hating on the MMOs now. Skit to view. I see it, Brad.
It won't change anything.
Bear in mind for shoujo, short games include Mass Effect, Dragon Age Inquisition, and Breath of the Wild. Because I'm not going to be trying to 100% them. So they are short.
Is Naomi not really an Empyrean?
What makes you ask that?
Got
all
a
of
few,
sudden?
Well, according to the song
few there, but I
Brenda
think it
deciphered,
might have been
Nominat
different
is an
games in
eight-headed
between
dragon,
to break
right?
up all the games.
The Empyreans are
Gotcha.
supposed to be these holy beings, but using Therians to feed on malevolence sounds more sinister than divine to me.
You've got a point there. Empyreans are a type of Malachim, and that doesn't seem like any Malak we've seen. And even less so when we're talking an 8-headed dragon.
Is it so far-fetched?
What do you think will happen if the Therians come together in one place?
Well, it wouldn't be good. My guess is they'd merge together into a
I
giant,
would break up the
horrific
streams,
monster.
gotcha.
The mighty beast will attack us with its 8 long snake-like necks and 8 heads spitting hellfire.
I can see your worry.
Right? And that's 8 heads with only 6 of us to take them on. It'd be more than we could handle.
I'd have to conjure up a double or two.
You can do that?
Of course not.
Then why mention it?
To be difficult.
What is it, Laphicet?
Do you think each head would act of its own free will? Because if they do, they'd be uncoordinated, bumping into each other and going this way and that, giving us an opening. If we fight
Oh
this
my
one
god,
united
stop
alone,
fucking
I
calling
know
me.
We can win.
Yes!
Jesus
If we work hand
Christ.
in hand, victory is ours. Right, everyone? Huh?
Us, united? Have you looked at us recently?
Well, I mean, maybe.
No, we're divided. Been playing Hard Space Shipbreaker. That's a great game. Looking at 5 games all day, trying to pick one for tomorrow. What's on the list? Luffy's starting to think of the best ways to kill things. Our little boy's all grown up. I'm so proud of him.
Don't get overconfident.
I'll do what I want, Rokuro. BAM!
They were nothing.
For that, you'd need like a dice or the wisdom of strangers to lay the list on us. Yeah, give us the list. I leveled up cooking. There's a door. And there's a symbol with a thing on it. Oh god. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Water temples. Fucking water temples. God damn it. Okay, let's see what's up with this door.
It won't open. Is there some sort of trick to it?
Well, you could always try busting through it, but I wouldn't. Who knows what sort of traps you might trigger?
I know. Look at that diamond-shaped stone in the door. Haven't we seen that somewhere else?
You're right. It was on the pedestal with that chalice.
That huge thing? You must have some sharp eyes there.
I was more interested in what was inside that chalice.
So, what? That chalice is the key?
Somehow I doubt it'll be that simple. Some stones are colored and some aren't. It must hold some kind of significance.
I think you're right.
Okay, so blue teardrop, white diamond, okay? What are the wee floating orbs? So anytime you see floating orbs on the map, okay, so these ones that are on the ground are just materials that I can use to, like, upgrade stuff. These floating ones are called cat spirits, and you'll see when I pick them up, the number on the right-hand side goes up. I use those to open special pink treasure chests that have cats inside of them.
Time to dish it.
Cats are a type of spirit that look like cats. And every third treasure chest that I open, they'll give me a prize. Not to mention the lengthy field dungeon to get there. Counting that, this place is fucking long. Saints Row 3 Remaster, Infamous, Transformers War for Cybertron, X-Men Origins Wolverine, and Enslaved Odyssey to the West. I have only played one of those, so I'm voting for Infamous, because that's the only one I've played. Even a debate on playing Transformers? Do you have the game after this picked out already? I think these outfits are funnier when they're not wearing the heads. Oh, 100%. Eternal Sonata's next. Nice. Transformers, dang it, be giant robots. Okay, so hammerers are weak to wind. Anyone who has not been here for the entirety of the playthrough, let me just run down the combat system for you. So you can set your own combo with any attack you want, and you can add 4 moves assigned to the button to do a combo. So if you press triangle once, you do harsh rebuttal. Press it twice, you'll do searing edge, so on, so forth. So what you do is you look at your enemy, can read their description, see what kind of enemy they are, what their weakness is. Hammerers are unknown, so we don't know, what type of enemy they are, but we know they're weak to wind. That's what the green symbol means. So we can go into our arts, and we look for anything that has that same green symbol on it. So we are going to set up a combo to do a bunch of wind attacks so that we can do extra damage and get some combo points for us. And that's how combat works. I'd say Enslaved is War for Cybertron, that fighting game, and that's a third-person shooter. Oh. I've never played any Transformers games. I had Transformers 3 for the GameCube, and I literally only turned it on to play the end credits because I liked, I just liked the Bad to the Bone song that would play over it. So on the bottom of the screen, where our party members are listed, you see above, I guess next to all of our names, are diamonds that turn red and blue. If they're blue, it means we have enough, I think it's SP in this one? I don't know. We have enough energy, basically, to do more combos. When the diamonds are all red, it means you are out, and you can't do any more combos. Also thought War for Cybertron was the fighter. If it's a shooter, it's probably the most sorbet-like of the lot. forgot to change you to be a different combo. Oh well.
Victory is ours.
Another thing we have to keep up with is every weapon has a skill attached to it. And you can only use that skill while that weapon or piece of equipment is attached, until you have mastered it. Using that equipment in combat enough times causes you to permanently learn the skill that is attached to it, so you will have it activated even if you aren't using that particular equipment. So every time we master a piece of equipment, we have to immediately change it to something else. That way we can efficiently master all of the skills, because we are trying to 100% this game, and in order to do that, you have to master a shit ton of skills with every character. I think it's like 50 each. It's got 3-player co-op as well if you have anyone to play with. Downloading Ghost of Tsushima right now, less than 24 hours to go. Woohoo! Sequel Fall of Cybertron does not have the co-op, but it's definitely it definitely goes places. They're both pretty neat. Technically more than 24 hours since I can play. Wait, more than 24 since I can play it, but you know, yeah, fair. Bam!
Try as they might, it won't
And
change
we
anything.
leveled up. Oh. Can't go through the waterfall. Right. Forgot. I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, so guards are weak to water. Let's set square to be water attacks. So Twin Whip. Water Snake's Wake. That just sounds filthy. Shell Splitter. Shell Splitter. See how the numbers are now red? It's because we're doing something that they are weak to. You do more damage now. Red numbers are good numbers.
I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Doing science, don't mind me. Uh-oh. Got 'em, they're doing science. War for Cybertron starts with the Decepticons and ends with the Autobots. I realized that I was talking about a Terminator game, not Transformers game earlier. I just realized that I saw the T and the robot theme, and I talked about the wrong game. Thank you, no one, for calling me out on that. Doing more expensive science? Oh, shit. Diamond, what are you doing? I appreciate you guys all realizing that I had a rough day, and I may make mistakes, and not making me feel bad about it, even though I'm making myself feel bad about it right now. Okay, so there is a chalice here that I can activate. What are you guys doing? Were you testing to see if you could redeem it and then refund it to yourself? Like the cute bear outfits? They're not bears, they're Normans. That's the wrong button. Normans are a type of spirit that originated in Tales of Zestiria, but this game is actually a prequel to that, so they're still there. So imagine this, but like 6 inches tall. That's what the Normans normally look like. I wanted to dress my party up as them because I think it's funny. Try not to assume people are well-versed in my dumb obsession, so if someone makes a mistake, happens. I have infinite sorbet game redemption? No the fuck you don't. Because if you do that, I won't count it. If you cheat, your picks don't get counted. Yeah, I think I got confused because Brad had played a Terminator game before, so for some reason, that's just where my brain went.
You
Even though I
really
saw
do
it
have a
said
peculiar air
Transformers, and I
about
know
you.
Cybertron.
Yeah, I don't think you're one of
I think I got that confused with Cyberdyne, and it just caused this fucking crossing of the streams in my brain. More science is clearly needed. No! No more science. Not allowed to do any more science today. Okay, so Velvet has mastered the Rarity 8 shoes. I only have one pair of them, so I'm going to swap her down back to the Rarity 7s and give 8s to the next person who needs them. Now you can wear the 7s. Yeah. Yeah! So does she eat demons or humans to live? Both. Demons required, humans are treat. Yes. Have you looked any more into Genshin Impact? Unfortunately, it's free to play. Still gonna try it out as the gameplay looks great. I haven't. I've got so much on my list that I honestly...
Guess it's time to
I'm like too intimidated, or not intimidated, but like I'm scared, apprehensive, I think, to look at any new games, because it's like, I either will not play it for years, or I'll want to move it to the front of my list, meaning the things that have been on my list for years get pushed back again. You know what I mean? Oh, you can have a little human as a treat. She is a demon, and she can't consume regular food anymore because of that. So she
Try as
has
they
to
might,
eat
it
other
won't change.
demons in order to sustain herself. We kill humans. I don't know if we actually eat them. We've eaten a Molothin before. Yeah, my current list is at least 5 or 6 years worth of streams. Just counting all the JRPGs, all the sorbet games together, it'll end up being 5 to 6 years. So I'm actually kind of glad that every week when Tino does the NNRs, there's never anything that I want.
Let's go.
Because it means, yay, I get to get through the list a little bit faster. Technically, she seems to be eating spiritual essences, which demons and Malachim are made of. Technically. What do you mean, lol, what? Which part? I say so many things. Gotta be specific. And why am I yelling at Fox? What is Fox doing? He's just drunk. Let him have his fun. He doesn't get to see his lady friend. Let him drink his sorrows away. He's just burning off energy. He's just being drunk Fox. Drunk Fox. Woo! Every day he's out there drinking. Drunk Fox. Woo! I mean, it's a lot of games. It is a lot of games. Okay, so that turns off that waterfall. Cool. It's like the reason I started streaming was because for like 5 years I kept getting new games, but I wasn't actually playing them. I just kept going back and playing Skyrim, Sims 3, and Fallout 4, so like I never was playing anything else. so I started streaming so that I could hold myself accountable to an audience and be like, okay, this is the game that I started playing. We're not playing anything else until I've beaten this one, and then we can move on. Because before what I would do was I would buy like 5 games, and I would like play one each day, and then I would just like bounce back and forth. Like, oh, I feel like playing this today. Oh, I feel like playing this. And it's like, it was nice having the variety, but none of them ever got done. So, I don't remember what my point was. Oh, so by streaming, it holds me accountable. So I've gotten through a lot of the things from my original list, like Dishonored and Persona 3. But I still have a bunch of stuff that I need to work through, and I'm trying to do it in an order where it's like I don't focus on one franchise the entire time and the other ones don't get touched. So I'm just kind of bouncing back and forth. Thing is, Craig, wait, I missed something. Oh yeah, there's the list. When a bunch of the games are over 100 hours long, isn't necessarily that many. Got a lot of games I want to be playing, yet here I am watching streams. You're accountable to us? I try to be. Had enough privacy to stream without being interrupted? That would probably be a good scheme. We should do a performance review sometimes. Fucking give me my performance review right now, Diamond. You're one of my first mods. That's your job right now. You give me my performance review. Yeah, didn't like to be put on the spot, did ya? Fucking come up with it. Shoujo streams because she's got some things to work through. Got it. You think you're being sarcastic. That is 100% accurate. How are you doing? Interesting that you play the majority of games on the PS4, because before I was streaming, that was the main console I bought all my games on. So, I just happened to already have them on PS4. Anything new that I'm getting, I try to get on PC or even my Xbox. But it's like my backlog, they're mostly going to be PS4 because I bought them and never played them. C+ needs to work on her attitude? Fuck you! Is too mean to her lovely mods? Fuck you again!
Take a look at
Rude.
this.
All right.
I don't care what any of those pop-ups were. Someone mastered something. You learned how to wear a necklace properly. Good fucking job for you, Eisen. Okay, lady, that's a C- now. Fuck it, go lower. See if I give a shit. Like how I caught myself there, because I was gonna say, well, fine then, just give me a D then, but I spent so much time on the internet that I realized that could be misconstrued. How's he doing on learning how to jacket? He's pretty much mastered, he's mastered it. He is an expert at jacket. And yet yesterday you said, yeah. Yeah. Magilu got a new doll, but I don't think she's done working on the one she currently has equipped. She's almost done with it. She's almost done. Monolith. Something is written on the monolith. The lock of the sacred sealed door is governed by blue and white jewels of the 7 chalices. When the jewels of the chalices shine, the jewels of the door shall shine alike. When the 7 jewels shine in unison, the way to the inner sanctum shall open. Ah, puzzle. I sense the ancient tongue. We're near one. Fuck off, Saray. Oh! Now I see the ocean. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, well, 3 are lit up. That's not a... Stop calling me, for God's sake! Ugh. Have the whole zesty manga, I should dig it out. It'd probably be more entertaining than playing the game anymore. Like 10 times a day, I get these fucking spam phone calls, and I'm over it. Fiend, Apodus, Armored, Weak to Earth. Fiend. Don't have anything for Fiend. Thingy. Armored. Weak to Earth. It's not even someone from Wisconsin. It's literally just scam likely. My mods are not lovey. At all. My mods are mean. That's a hilariously unnecessary story detail that I guess could be possibly implied in the game, but it's just out of nowhere. What?
Your style is really unique.
Eleanor learned how to wear a shirt. Good for her. Proud of you.
I'm ready for this.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Again, I apologize if I'm all over the place today. I've just found it very hard to concentrate on anything all day. So if I lose my train of thought or forget what we were talking about, just kind of remind me, like, nudge me back in the right direction.
You don't get any pity or compassion from me.
Eleanor learning how to wear a shirt just to show up Velvet. At the very end, as Heldoff dies, he mutters the name of Soray's mom, all but outright saying he was Soray's dad. Boo! 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 We don't want it. Holy shit, look at all the souls in this room. Okay, well, let's start by killing these guys. It's me constantly. I'm usually a little scattered, but like tonight I'm noticing that I just trail off, or like someone will say something and then I'll get distracted by what someone else does or says, and then I'll forget about the previous thing. So if I do that, I apologize. Which could be kind of possibly read into the game, because during the flashbacks, nobody had any idea who Soray's dad was. They were pretty much surprised by his birth. And that was around when Heldoff, Major Outsider, was in the village, so Soray's dad could have been Heldoff or one of his soldiers. I don't remember that being implied at all, but I did sort of give up on the plot by the time they got to the village where Soray was born. Same. By that point, I was just like, fucking end the game. Oh wait, I can't, because I have to play it another time. It's the fun of making commitments to platinum a game that you didn't even enjoy the first time you were playing it, but fucking committed to it. That is why I have outright said that Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World is not included in my Tales Platinum-a-thon. I will never play that game again, let alone try to 100% it. Fuck you if you're even thinking it.
This fight is over.
You really have to be reading into that. And that's the sort of dedication that bumps you back up to a C+. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much. You're so kind, Simon. Just the nicest person to ever come into my stream. You're so benevolent.
Stop fooling
So they're
around.
gonna play,
But I'm serious
I think
about
it's
my
the new
fooling
Star...
around.
too many messages. Can't read it. New Star Ocean, those games are great. Okay, so I played Last Hope. That was the first one that I played. The one on the 360. And I loved it. And I streamed till the end of time. And I fucking hated it. So far, we're 50-50. I'm going to replay Last Hope before I play Integrity and Faithlessness, so that I can remind myself that these games can be good before I play the new one. So even though I've already played Last Hope once, it was 10 years ago, so it makes sense in my brain to play the fourth one a second time before I play the fifth one for the first time. This is very productive. We'll do another performance review in 6 months. Heck, Tales games are divided into Mothership, Mainline, and Escort spin-off titles by the makers themselves, so just say your commitment only applies to the Mothership titles, and Escort as you choose. That's fair. Darksiders 2 definitive next game after this. It is, because it was already, I needed that to be the next Sorbet game. So it was already in the schedule when you redeemed. So Tomb Raider will be, it got slotted in to be the next unscheduled Sorbet game. John J35, thank you for following. How are you doing? Same. That game fucking sucked. And it felt like it took till the end of time. But it gave us fill in the map, fill in the map. Let's go this way, fill in the map. Yeah, I never update the next command because I forget I have a next command. It is currently 2 months out of date. Ah! Oh dear. But no, Star Ocean The Last Hope is great because one of your party members is a 3-foot-tall cat girl who can have lightsaber claws as her weapon. Now what the fuck's going on here then? Fixed it. Thank you. Also gave us an early shoujo classic, cackling at a girl as she died. That was great. Only played the PSP version of the first 2 Star Ocean games. Keep debating looking into the others. I'm modding? Yes, you are. You're modding while Diamond is sassing. Your performance review is an A-. Thank you for being the competent mod, Brad. Diamond, you get a B+. How's that? Yeah, I would say skip till the end of time, because it's shit. Last Hope is really good. The final dungeon is really frustrating and took me about 20 hours of grinding just to be able to do the final fight. But other than that, everything was fine. Fucking take it. Decent.
Whoa, a water bridge.
Water bridge. Water bridge. Does whatever a water bridge does. Okay, well, I still can't fucking go that way. Cool. Okay, so... I am already getting confused. So I needed to turn this one on so that the water bridge will form. I don't know how to get to the other side of this. Helps that Last Hope is on Steam. Okay. Yes! I have it on PS4. 4 because I got it off the PlayStation Store. Could have sworn the newer one was Once Upon a Time, but doesn't seem to be. So yay, false memories. Do it again? Oh, probably do it again. Looks like there's something behind the waterfall. But see, you can't go through the waterfall. I am holding the run button. So the waterfalls have to be deactivated in order to go through them. But oh, does the bridge stay? Well, I wouldn't have fucking assumed that the bridge would stay. Thank you. Get wet and wet hair will weigh you down in combat. Oh no, the fucking mildew stains from wearing these mascot costumes in the ocean and in these waterfalls, that's gonna inflict poison damage on the enemies. So it's fine. Totally didn't take me forever to realize that on my own. Nope. I appreciate you guys saving me the headache. Can probably set up combo to take down a waterfall. Just cast fucking fire spells. See, here I was thinking the start of this stream would be finishing up the dungeon, doing the final boss, running back to town, and doing minigames. Here we are. Almost an hour and a half into the stream. That hasn't happened. Simon, please stop making me say that word. I don't know how to pronounce it. It makes me feel stupid that I don't know words. You guys all know the big fancy words, and I don't even know the small words. Fuck water dungeons. Fuck all water dungeons. Jesus Christ. It's alright, no one in the world does. Found some souls. Okay, see? All those souls I just picked up? If you see a box like this, that's pink with the ears, this is the cat box. Hey, we're typing it. We get cheap because we don't have to pronounce it, but I do. So, this cat's box requires 200 cat spirits to open. Do you wish to open it now? Current cat spirits, 593. Yes. Found a cat. And they gave us a Void Norman suit for Eisen. Cats with a Z. Yup. So now Eisen can mix and match. He gets to match me. Best 200 souls I ever spent. Indeed. Jewel is embedded in the monolith. You remove it. Obtained flower-shaped gemstone. Shaped like a flower, this jewel was found wedged in a monument at the Palamedes Temple. Was I supposed to be finding those? Because I haven't been finding those. If I'm meant to have been finding those, I've failed. Massive door embedded with 7 jewels. The mechanism prevents the door from opening. Jewels are of 2 colors, blue and white. They resemble the jewels in the chalice pedestal. Perhaps they are connected in some way. Okay, so I have not solved the puzzle. I have not solved the puzzle. I think I know how to solve the puzzle. I think I realized what I did. A as in apple, po dus. Had to look it up. I'm not smart. Apodus. Apodus. I'm gonna go with that. I have been inserting a imaginary E because I have been reading it as Apodeus. So I've been saying Apodius. I've been saying Apodius since November, because that's when I started playing Zestiria. Okay, so this is now turned on, right? Now that one is still on. How do I turn that one off? That's what I don't get. What am I missing? What am I not getting? Great, now Tino is laughing at me for mispronouncing something. This is my karma for the last 2.5 years, isn't it? With you so far. Matt, please? Don't give me the answer. I want to solve it. I'm clearly missing something obvious, and I'm not sure what. Just enjoy this one, and we'll never mention it again. No, it's fine. I deserve it. Just... Well, hello, I fucking missed you. This would probably do it. I hate water dungeons so much. Obvious thing found. But, like, I hope I didn't need to go over there. Because if I needed to go over there... Well, I guess I can use this now. Is that one turned on or off? Can anyone tell if that's on or off? Son of a bitch. So they have to be off for me to get through, to get the things behind them, but then I have to be able to turn them back on so that way the door will open. So it's about doing them in the proper order. And I am not good about doing things in a proper order. And I'm also, you can't tell because the camera's not on, I am hunched forward in T-Rex pose with my controller. That is terrible for my back, so I am now saving my spine and reclining. This was turned off. Okay. Okay. So now that room is now blocked again. Okay. So then, cross back this way. There was nothing I needed in that room. Now this one is turned on. Spines are overrated. Achievement unlocked. Spine saved. Not so much saved. I'm still in an unconscionable amount of pain, but... Okay, so how many more? What I don't get is where am I missing the one to go through that one door? The enemies aren't aggroing me, because see how I'm glowing? I have it's an item called a holy bottle turned on. So, when that happens, I can only enter fights if I run into them, not the other way around. Okay, so... What the fuck? Okay, so that's up, so I can't use it. Through here is a shortcut back to the... I don't get it. Okay, so that one's turned on. Turn it off. Turns out holy bottles are sacramental wine that the party raided from the Abbey, and Eisen's been chugging it. That makes sense. I buy that. Is it counting the 3 chalices from the first half of the dungeon? That would be mean. Okay, so this one's turned on. Took the diamond from there. Okay. How do I turn that one off? Turn this back on. I wish I could skip this animation. Don't really remember, but it is a water dungeon, so being mean is probably the answer. Anyway, I gotta go, but I'll catch you some other time. Have a good stream. Bye. Thanks for stopping by, Craig. I appreciate you being here. Have a good night, and I will talk